This is another piece I'm absolutely afraid to play. It's called Suspiro, which is a sigh. This is a piece by Liszt, and so how fitting that we end the series almost with the beginning. So a friend of actually Hillary's showed this piece to me 20 years ago. Chip, and he started to play. I don't think he actually played the whole thing, but and I started playing. Oh my God, this piece is ridiculous. So I never tried to do it until about 2 years ago. A friend of mine played it in front of us at a little soiree with about 10 people in the room and said, "Oh my God, that's just so beautiful." So So, and Wanda's given me some wonderful techniques to play it more accurately, so we'll see how that works tonight, because it's a crazy piece, hands are flying all over the place, and at no point do my fingers actually leave my hands, but it looks like they will. So we will see. I don't know if anyone's ever broken a finger on the piano, but there are times when I think I could actually do that. This final piece is something I wrote for Yafei Shuang, who is she's at New England Conservatory, and I audited some of her classes because I'm not good enough to get into them, but she's amazing. And when she gives a concert, it's breathtaking because she walks up on stage with this beautiful dress, and it's just so stunning. And I was inspired by that, and so I wrote this song for her. I dedicated it to her. She couldn't be here tonight. I'm not sure she wants to be, but anyway. So it starts out with a little bit of a flutter, like a heart flutter, because I'm just trying to get the idea of like the excitement when she gets on stage. And then one of the things you probably noticed in that last piece, and also in a piece by Debussy I played earlier, was this idea that the melodies played with the thumbs and all other kinds of stuff was going on. And so I actually incorporate that into this piece, that idea a little bit. So I do that at some point. So this is called Lorraine Asiatique, the Asian queen. Bless you. Were you the one earlier? That's all right. So this is it.
Can we entice you to play one little piece more for us?
Of course. Why did you ask? Thank you. You know, a lot of what I know about music is I hear from my friends. I'm a part of the Boston Piano Amateur Organization, and we just get together at each other's homes every month and play for each other. There's maybe 10 or 15 of us at any one time, but there's about, I don't know, maybe 60 people in the group. And we have an biannual competition every 2 years. But I heard this piece at a competition. A guy named Henry Delbo played it, and he won the competition playing some incredibly difficult stuff. But he played this kind of as an encore piece, or not encore, but kind of to quiet things down, because the guy just before him had played this crazy piece, and I think he decided it makes sense to calm down the room before he played his stuff. So this is a beautiful piece called Theme from Orpheus by Gluck and arranged by Scambati. And by the way, Scambati, if you look him up, has done some amazing things. No one knows of him, but he did some amazing composition. But this is a simple little piece, and the story of Orpheus, for those of you that don't know, is this guy was an amazing musician in Greek mythology, and he could literally move anything, including mountains would move for him. And he swooned this beautiful woman, and she became his bride. But on the wedding day, she was bitten by an asp, a snake, an asp, and was immediately went to Hades, which is the hell, the equivalent of hell. But he was the only person that could actually go down to Hades and come back alive, because his music, he was actually able to. I think the god of Hades was Neptune, maybe? I don't know. He was able to, does anyone know? Was Pluto? Pluto? So he was able to convince Pluto to let his wife come back, but the stipulation was he couldn't look back at her while they were coming up through the tunnel or whatever, and he came out, turned around and thought she was right behind him, but she wasn't. And she was still in the tunnel, and so she disappeared forever. So, very sad song. So anyway, this is what it's about.
thank you, Andrew, and thank you to the Thoreau Society for being the occasion for this, and thank you to all of us here for blessing this house.
Can I say one thing before you go? I just
Yes.
want to, we have an annual gathering coming up, and I hope you all come to it in Concord. It's an amazing 4-day event. And also there'll be a short seminar on a friend of mine who unfortunately passed away, but his name is Rick Leo, and he was a true Thoreauvian. He actually built a log cabin in the middle of Alaska at the base of Mount Denali and lived there for 14 years and raised 3 kids. And it's an amazing story. So I'm going to have his kids come and present their father's life and legacy at the annual gathering. And so this book is called Edges of the Earth. It's not in publication anymore, but you can get it used on Amazon. So I hope you all take a look at that. And thank you again so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Yeah, to be honest with you, the dark side of the sale, but I don't know. Thank you so much. Probably know a lot more about it. We all have it. Work is engineering. All the things going on. I know. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thank you. This is my wife's son. Really appreciate you coming. Thank you. Well, I'm glad I kept you on the list. I think we made another throw of it, wasn't it? Yes, that's what it was. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I know. My wife says, anyways, spend time with them. You're in the same room. I even talk to people in the elevator. It's just like, you just ignore people, you know. So, but thank you for
What a treat, yeah.
Well, you know, if you don't have the CD yet, we're going to do it.
We're going to get it right now.
Actually, they play everything much better on the CD.
It's hard to imagine.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful concert.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nice meeting you. I appreciate it. Nicolo. Thanks so much. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming. It was great. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, my pleasure. Oh, wow. You have an international crowd here. I love it. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming. It's amazing.
And I'm so sorry I gave you that crappy piano when
Oh, I know.
you played it
They
at
hired me to
MIT.
play at this MIT event. I went to MIT, so it was going to be great, but the piano was just so sad. And it was a beautiful Bosendorf. Yeah, that's nice. So this piano should be, people should be praying next to it. Yeah, so if I ever become independently wealthy, I'm going to fund all the land pianos out there. But thank you for that. I really appreciate it. They still pay me anyway. I'm going to play with my butt. They would have noticed. It was so bad. The piano was so awful.
It was a really awful location as well. It was under the stairs. No, it's great. Like I'm really like passionate believer in Thoreau and Walden Pond. Walden Pond. Yeah, like I didn't know that you were in the board.
I was on the board of I was running an environmental group. Mike Frederick is on that board. And when I left, he said, you should work for me. Yeah, he was pretty amazing. We basically owned the collection of all his books and all the books that he used. And they're in the Thoreau Society, which is a big one. Don Henley from the Beatles, from the Eagles, rather, spent $50 million to build. Now, I just thought he wrote this with all of it. It turns out he wrote all kinds of journals and all kinds of stuff. So, What's your name again?
Cécile.
Cécile.
Yes.
She's working at the consulate as well.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. I went to the
Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming. I can't thank you guys enough.
I mean, thanks for having us. It's an amazing place, and it takes us out from Boston to Cambridge with we're used to.
Beautiful. Actually, they have two homes. Thanks again. I got about two more people that have been playing part-time right now. You guys are probably Right.
Anyway, we'll keep in touch, and maybe the next event,
Look
or
forward to
if
it.
I have another startup coming over,
Yeah.
bring it to you guys.
Or there's
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
I don't know the idea for this just came out.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Any excuse to have short?
Oh, you know what? It's still going on, I think.